Okay. So now I'm waiting for, it's 5 p.m. I am waiting for this computer to be updated. Something that I could have been doing this weekend, but no, I decided to be lazy. I didn't upload a video this weekend. I stayed in the bed all this weekend. Now, I have been a little active. You know, I brought the groceries in the house. I got on Fortnite a little bit. I did 50 push-ups, and then went right back in the bed. You know, doing stuff that I normally do because I'm normal. But yeah, I mean, I was so lazy this weekend I didn't even get a haircut. I missed my opportunity to go get a haircut. I'm over here looking like Frederick Douglass. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here! While we watch some videos, we eat yogurt. Tastes pretty good, cotton candy.
I used to work at a call center at that time. I had been there for years, and eventually got promoted to head manager of the department. It was a good job, and everyone got along great. I like to think of everyone as my little work family, but there was one person from work that I didn't really like.
Ooh.
His name was Luis. The guy was a total creep and weirdly obsessed with me. What made it worse is that he didn't act that way to the other women in the office. It was only with me. He made me uncomfortable as hell. The problem was that I had added everyone from work on Instagram, and we would all chat and share different photos or posts outside of work. I had added Luis as well because I didn't want to exclude him, but I regretted adding him once he started messaging me all the time. After a few months of working with him, he started sending me weird obsessive messages on Instagram where he would profess his love for me. It was incredibly odd and kind of creepy because I had never even flirted with him before, but that didn't stop him from sending me messages to ask me out practically every day. You're the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. I think I'm falling in love with you. I always rejected him and told him I wasn't interested. I really had no desire to go out with him. Plus, I was seeing someone else. Still, I tried to be as polite as I could because I knew that I would see Luis at work. I didn't want to make things more awkward. But over time, the messages continued for quite a while, and I eventually just stopped responding to them, hoping he would take the hint. That somehow only made it worse, though. It got so bad that he started performing poorly at work. Eventually, the higher-ups fired him. I felt bad for him, and I also felt partially responsible for getting him fired.
Why is you walking
I
into
ended
his
up
car?
walking him to his car on his last day of work to try and give him a
I'm not
nice
walking this
farewell.
idiot to his
I
car.
wished him good luck with
That coat hanger chin, I'm finna get on you. Pointy behind nose like a sword. I'm about to get on you. Long V-neck. About to get on you. I ain't walking this idiot to his car. Thick glasses. No. Freak out a little light.
the cheek while whispering, "I'll see you later." I immediately backed off. He got in his car and drove away. The whole interaction really creeped me out, but I was glad that I wouldn't have to deal with him anymore. Luis started messaging me on Instagram, saying I was all he could think about and that he was unable to concentrate on anything else. I ghosted him for a while, and then eventually blocked him. Somehow I knew that blocking him just wasn't going to stop him, though, because not long after, the psycho just made a new account and started messaging me again despite the block. He would send me creepy messages saying stuff like, "You can't keep running from this. I know what we have is real." It made my life hell. I didn't know what I could do to stop it. I started to get really scared and eventually got a restraining order against him. But that didn't even stop the new accounts. He just made more to message me again with more menacing messages. Eventually, I made my relationship with the guy I was seeing official in my bio and posted a picture of us on my profile picture on Instagram. I hoped after that he would leave me alone. That made Lewis go mad, sending me several different messages expressing his rage. I didn't bother to respond. I just blocked all of his accounts again and tried to get on with my life. Later that night, I was home alone sleeping. I was sure I was never going to hear from that freak again. It must have been around 12 a.m. at night when I heard glass shattering from inside my house. Then, I was suddenly shook frozen by my front door slamming open. I was confused and scared as hell. There was no one in the house but me. Then, I heard something moving around downstairs. I quickly grabbed my phone and called my boyfriend.
Piece of paper ain't gonna do nothing.
I think there's someone here. You need to get over here now.
Life or death.
He told me that he was coming and that I should call the cops. I started dialing 911, but the next thing I knew, I saw my bedroom door getting hammered down Shining style. I knew that it had to be Luis. I kept screaming and begging for him to stop, but he just kept hammering away at the door. I watched horrified as he smashed hole after hole through it. He was going to be in my room any second. The phone was ringing as I hoped and prayed that either the police or my boyfriend would get here before it was too late.
911, what's your emergency?
I found her on her bed. It didn't even look like her anymore. I couldn't recognize her. If I had just gotten there sooner, I might have been able to stop him. But it was too late. She was gone. I called the police once I was able to...
My thing is, okay, can we pause this? Shut up. My thing is, hold on. How you gonna kill somebody that you like? If you're in love with somebody that you know you can't get, then why are you killing them? I thought you liked them. I thought you loved them. I know it's creepy, but like, at the same time, why is you killing something? Look. You live in this type of
Pulled
world,
myself
bro.
together. They searched the area, but they didn't find anything. They later found out that the guy had turned himself in the same
stupid
night. He's since been locked up. I've been traumatized by the ordeal ever since. I can't even look at an Instagram post or message anymore. All it does is remind me of her. And remind me of how I should have stopped him before he ever got the chance to get her. This story was inspired by a horrific incident. A young woman whose online post made her new relationship, quote-unquote, Instagram official was taken out hours later by her deranged stalker. Celeste Mano was taken out in her own bed by a 39-year-old man.
Finna get on you, boy. You look like Steve from Blue's Clues. Finna get on you. Long nose, boy. Finna get on you. Pointy lips. Finna get on you. Thick behind eyebrows. Finna get on you. Thick glasses. Finna get on you. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. You look like my fourth grade teacher. I'm finna get on you. It's the last one, bro. I'm tired of this thing lagging.
I didn't really have any friends when I first started college. All the friends I had in high school moved to faraway cities to attend big-name universities. While I was going to the community college near my town, there wasn't many girls to date or hook up with, leading to a lot of guys hitting on me. However, there was this one guy that stood out from the rest, and not in a good way either. His name was Josh. He was this goth-looking guy with long hair and piercings. Josh was extremely forward, but it wasn't until the second semester when we started sharing a class together that he would start talking to me more. I would try to avoid him by all means by sitting as far away from him every time I had class with him. But despite that...
Stop talking to me, bro. Stop talking to me. Gothic. All them piercings, bro. Over here look like Pinhead.
The guy would always leech his way toward me when we were on break just to talk to me. It was quite pathetic, as he started talking like we were longtime friends or something in front of the other classmates. I would actively try to ignore the guy, giving him one-word responses to make it clear I wasn't interested. He eventually asked for my Instagram. Weirdly enough, I gave it to him just so he would leave me alone. Later that night, I was in bed watching YouTube videos on my laptop when I got a notification on my phone. It was Josh. From my home screen, I can see that he had sent me a photo on Instagram. I found it strange that he was already sending me pictures. I waited a bit to open it so I didn't seem interested. By the time I got around to it, he had also sent me a message saying, "This could have been us," which made me curious, but also weirded out. I opened the photo and saw Josh sitting on a couch, smiling wide with his arm around another girl. Immediately, a pit formed in my stomach. The girl looked way younger than Josh, like she was probably a freshman in high school. My mind ran wild as I stared at the photo. She looked uncomfortable as hell. Eventually, I realized there wasn't anything I could do, so I decided not to get involved. I left him on red and went back to my videos. It wasn't much more than 10 minutes later when he...
This is about to make me mad. Oh, y'all see why?
Messaged me again. This time it was a video. Unfortunately, I couldn't hold back my curiosity, so I opened it. The whole thing was just 15 seconds of him making out with that girl. I watched it like a train wreck.
Ugh! Put your tongue back in your mouth. Y'all finna catch a whole bunch of diseases. I hope you know that.
Able to look away. By the end of it, I wanted to throw up. I wanted to block him, but I knew it would be awkward when I saw him in class. So I left him on red again, hoping he would leave me alone.
This SpongeBob
For a
yogurt,
while,
bro. Come on now.
It seemed like it worked. I didn't get a message on Instagram for nearly an hour, but then my heart sank as I realized I was getting a video call from Josh.
Why is you FaceTiming me?
I let it ring until it stopped, only for him to call me again right after. I sat there, staring at my phone, trying to think my way out of the situation. Josh called me 4 more times before I realized he wasn't going to stop, so I finally answered. That's when I saw Josh's face in almost complete darkness, looking like he was about to faint. The light coming off his phone when I answered revealed blood splattered all over his face, sending chills down my spine. I was more creeped out than I have ever been in my entire life. Before I could say anything, Josh started pleading with me. I could hear tears and panic in his voice. He kept saying he needed me to come to his place to help him with something, but he wouldn't say what.
No,
he told me he was willing to pick me up and bring me over. I keep you in my prayers, bro. But I just needed to help him. I'm not coming over there. Something was horribly wrong, and I had...
No, nigga! Oh my... No, we're not going over there to go help him with nothing. I don't care if you about to die. No, I don't trust you. I'll keep you in my prayers. I pray you make it out alive. But I'm not going over there. I don't know if it's a setup or not. I'm just going to pray for you. Like, I'm not going to get up out of my bed, go to your house, and save you. Freak I look like. I don't like you.
To find out. Please come help me. I'm in serious trouble. I did something really bad.
What did you do?
No, I can't say it.
Josh, I'm not helping you with anything unless you tell me what's wrong.
Okay, I'll tell you. Just promise me you won't tell anyone.
Yes, what is it?
I need you to help me get rid of her. That's when Josh switched the camera around, revealing a flash of someone's feet and legs on the floor smeared with blood. My brain couldn't...
I'm not helping you do that. You better go. No, I'm not. And nigga, and you're not gonna make me. Like, you think I'm finna casually walk over to your house and help you get rid of a body? Nigga, what skin color am I? Look at my skin color. Look at my skin color. You think I'm finna come over to your house and help you with a dead body? You must think I'm a fool. Huh? Nigga? You better get on going. Get on going from here, boy.
A moment later, Josh switched the camera back and begged me to help him move her. That's when everything clicked in my head. He wanted me to help him move the girl's body he was with. I knew Josh had done something to her. I hung up immediately and ran to my parents' room to tell them what was happening. I eventually convinced them to call the cops. All I know about what happened next was that Josh fled his trailer when the police arrived, but they were able to catch and arrest him. No information has ever been released about what happened between Josh and that girl, except that he took her out with a firearm. Ever since that night, I haven't seen Josh since. I can't even use Instagram anymore. I'm just reminded by that horrifying night. This story was inspired by a horrific incident regarding a Pennsylvania man who has been arrested after allegedly taking out a girl and using Instagram to ask for help with disposing the remains. Police in Bensalem say operators received a call from a woman who said her daughter was shown the victim's body by an old acquaintance, later identified as Joshua Cooper, via an Instagram chat. During the video,
finna get on you, boy. Top of your nose look like a bell. Finna get on you. Hold on. Matter of fact, big ears, boy. Finna get on you. You mean what's that nigga name? Ooh, I can't think of that. It was off of Disney Channel. I can't think of it. Ooh, when I think of it, I'ma get on you, boy. I'ma get on you, boy. When I think of it. When I think of, I'm telling you. Boy, you chopped, man.
Cooper can be seen stating that he had just took someone out, police said. He then flipped a video image and showed the legs and feet of someone covered in blood. Police were advised Cooper lived in a mobile home property in Bensalem. When officers arrived, they saw the suspect running out from the back of the trailer. The officers entered the home and found the victim lying on the bathroom floor.
Is that a girl? Hold on, wait. Is that a girl or a boy? I'm confused now. I'm confused. Like, I'm not judging. I'm just asking. Is that a girl or a boy? Because, I can't even tell at this point. It keeps swapping. I'm just asking. It keeps swapping. Oh my God.
That substantial steps were taken to clean up the crime scene. Police conducted a search and caught Cooper a short time later. The victim and Cooper were reportedly watching Netflix that afternoon. The victim died from a firearm that Cooper took from his father's safe. Cooper allegedly told the police the incident was an accident.
It was not no accident. You don't just pull out a firearm and then call it an accident. Idiot. Stop playing with me. If you haven't already, bro, like, comment, subscribe, turn your notification bell so you won't miss out on the next upload. If you're new to the channel, do the same thing. Welcome to the JMG squad. Until then, we'll meet again.